Hi Aries, welcome to your May 2014 Runescope. My name is Amanda. Just want to remind you, as always, to also watch the video for your rising sign. That can give you some clarification or some more information about other areas that you may be dealing with or that may be lit up in May. Or you can schedule a private consultation with me. That's really the only way to get a reading specifically for you, as opposed to something very general for thousands of people like this. If you want to set that up, just drop me a line at the email address below this video. I do schedule appointments in the order I receive emails, so sometimes it can take me a few days to get back to you. That just means there were quite a few people in front of you, but I will get back to you. I do those on Skype, and they're $65 for a half-an-hour consultation session. I also did want to take a moment this month to just thank everyone for liking, subscribing, and sharing my videos. Specifically for sharing, because in April I have had more recommendations, more people that have been recommended to me, either by clients I've already read for or by somebody who shared one of my videos on Facebook or Twitter or something like that. So thank you so much for passing on my videos, helping people find me and seek help, or seek guidance from their spirit guides if they need it. Sometimes somebody just posts something on your Facebook or something and it's just the right message, it's just the right time, and that seems to be what is happening. And the response has just been overwhelmingly positive, and I appreciate that so much, so thank you. But Aries, let's take a look at May for you guys, see what's going to be going on. What I'm seeing for some of you is that something you're very happy about in May, an exciting change or something that you're planning to make. Some of you may be hiding this from your family and friends because you feel like they're not going to like it, or they may criticize this choice that you're contemplating or this choice that you've made. So you may be keeping it to yourself. Others of you may share news that you feel is exciting and positive and then got like the opposite reaction from your family than you were expecting. You expected them to be excited or happy for you, and then they're like, just kind of bombard you with, you should put this off, you shouldn't do this now, you're not ready for this, things like that. So unfortunately that may kind of douse your spirits. So that's what I'm seeing, is that there may be somebody just kind of bringing you down about something that you are excited about. Those of you who are dealing with estate issues, or anything regarding, a legal situation around an inheritance, anything like that. I feel like May may be a struggle that's continuing. The first 2 weeks of May specifically is kind of a spillover from those hard astrological aspects in April. So this would be something that may be spilling over into May. It would have started before then. But you may be just, there may be a group of people, and this could be family or, that are opposing you. And for right now, they just have the upper hand. And that may be the case at the beginning of May. So knowing that, maybe you can adjust your expectations accordingly. But it looks like domestic family issues, frustration around that arena may start off May for you, Aries. But it does look like it's going to improve. So let's move over here and see what's going on. So for some of you, this news that you were sharing may have to do with a new job, a move, some shift or change, or a trip. But I've got both of the movement cards here. So this feels more like a move. And if you are moving, it may be far away. It may be some distance from your family or from where you were previously living. And this is going to be something that's been a long time coming. For a lot of you, this is something that you've been wanting to do a long time. So this could be a place that you've been wanting to go for a long time. Some of you may also get news about a legal settlement or a legal case. So this could go back to this if this was something in probate or an inheritance when you're expecting a payout from. You will get news about this in May. So if it starts off that things are still kind of delayed and frustrated in May about that, it does look like by the end you are going to see the harvest from that, or the benefit from that. You could also get some sort of karmic communication in May, Aries. And what I mean by that is that a karmic connection from your past with someone. you could hear from them, or somebody new could come in who is a karmic connection. And if that were the case, it seems like you would meet this person online. So maybe an online dating, a chat room, message board, something like that, where you just really connect with somebody or hit it off. And, you know, for some of you, it will be related to the move. So it could, or the trip that you're taking in May. So, and as for some of you, this could be a job change, like I said, but I do feel like more this is could be both, you know, maybe you're moving for a job. So, but yeah, there's a person either connected to the new job or new location you're moving to, or somebody you meet on the internet over the wires. That's going to be a very, you're supposed to meet this person. There's something you're supposed to do with this person. I don't want to say soulmate because I sort of despise that term. I think it gets thrown around a lot. Not everyone is a soulmate, obviously, and some of us never find our soulmate because sometimes our soulmate does not incarnate with us in this lifetime. Don't get depressed, though, because we have a lot of kindred spirits that we, you know, other people that we've incarnated with before, and we are working out lessons and learning from, and we're teaching them lessons, and we feel that same kind of draw to those kindred spirits, and I think sometimes that gets mixed up with soulmate. But, you know, for some of you, this very well could be your soulmate. Not saying it isn't, but it also could just be a kindred spirit that there are some karmic things that you're either going to teach or learn lessons, or, you know, going to have a nice, stable relationship. There's a Libra vibe about this. So, I mean, the person could be a Libra, or it's just going to be a very balanced sort of relationship, which will be great for you, Aries. Because, you know, you guys are very action oriented, so it would be nice to have somebody who is a bit more like this instead of like you. So yeah, keep your eyes out for that. Help that's going to be available to you in May has to do with a lot of change going on, you know, and a lot of unexpected surprises. There may be things connected with these changes that you're making, these shifts or moves, that you weren't expecting, but turn out to be very, very positive. And, you know, again, a lot of you in May can achieve something that you've been wanting for a long time. Or you may complete a project that you've been working on for a long time and are just finally free of that. But yeah, there is something out of your control, some external surprise that comes in that initiates a new beginning or is part of this new beginning. That's going to be a pleasant surprise. So we like surprises when they're pleasant. We don't want bad surprises. If something seems like a bad surprise initially, it's not going to be. And the only reason maybe it would seem bad would be because it's a change that, you know, you didn't initiate. It's initiated outside of yourself. Not in your control. But I mean, Aries, you're pretty good at rolling with the punches, honestly. I mean, you just kind of take things as they come. And make the best of it. You're very good at that. What can't be changed is that, let's see here, what they're trying to tell me. Some of you may be leaving behind a job or a financial situation that was very stable for you, and you may be questioning that. Or if this project, if we were working on a project basis and this is now complete, you may be like, oh, now I have to scramble and find another way to make money, that kind of thing. But you're going to be all right. I mean, I see that being okay. Finances are going to be fine. Those of you who don't like the career path you're on, you will find something in May that is maybe something you hadn't considered before. So, you know, you will find something that it's actually going to give you a lot of free time somehow. I mean, you'll have a chance to really have a good work-life balance is what I'm getting from whatever this new position may be for those of you who are starting new jobs in May or looking for a new job in May. So finances are going to be okay. You know, you do have to go after it. You know, if you are worried about finances, you got to put the energy into looking. But if you do that, you are gonna find something in May that will pan out for you and turn out to be a very stable and financially viable option for you. As far as relationships go, Aries, you may be dealing with somebody who is very vulnerable right now. Or you may be feeling vulnerable in a relationship. For a lot of you, this will have to do with the past relationship. So this could be somebody coming from the past coming back and needing you, or you know, just wanting to vent to you. And you know, and part of this could be, if those of you who are moving, especially those of you who are moving far away, if there's someone in your environment that you know, were used to date or were close to, you know, they may be, you know, wanting to get in touch with you before you leave so you can have kind of one last in-person conversation, say goodbye. But the thing is, it's instead of it being about your good news and your exciting stuff, it's going to be about this person and their kind of disappointments and you know, their problems. And it's kind of like this person's going to unload all of their stuff on you, and you're going to have to, you know, you're going to essentially say the same thing that you've said before. You know, and you're going to give the same advice that you've given before. This time though, this person may actually take it. Okay. So if you've told someone something and they just completely disregarded your advice and continued going down the wrong path, this time they're going to listen to you. And I think intuitively you're going to know while you're saying this, while you're giving this advice, that this person this time, there's a difference about this time in that, you know, this person is a bit more desperate, or really maybe has hit rock bottom, or has realized they're on the wrong path. And so now it's just a matter of turning this around. So, I mean, I do think that, you know, as depressing and kind of, you know, difficult as this may be, it is necessary. You're really going to help this person, whatever advice you can give. For some of you, this may be a family member. This may be a family situation that's been going on and you're kind of getting out of it. And now, because you're kind of going to be getting out of it or pulling away from it, you can see it from an angle or in a perspective that other people can't. So you're going to be able to give share some words of wisdom and really help someone. And then it's up to them what they do with it. But for most of you, I think this time you're going to get through to somebody, Aries. So a lot of exciting changes starting for you in May, specifically the second half of May. And then by the end, you know, I think you're really going to be able to help someone, you know, someone that you're concerned about. And I think that it will be good to know that this time they're actually going to listen to you and take your advice. So that is what I see for May, Aries. Good luck with all of that, and I will see you back here in June.